alongside with me HS Phoolka, senior advocate in the 1984 anti-Sikh riots and also counsel for this case. I want to begin by asking you, sir, what has taken us 40 years to frame charges against Jagdish Tytler when witnesses have testified against him?
There is nothing to celebrate, I would say now. After 40 years, the trial has just begun. When you see it clearly shows that a powerful person like Jagdish Tytler, how he can cripple our whole system and he can stop from the wheels of justice from moving. I mean, it has taken 40 years to commence the trial. After the trial starts, after the charges are framed. So 40 years it has taken. This is because of the reason, because of his pressure, because he was shielding earlier by the government. He was minister in Rajiv Gandhi government. Thereafter again in the Congress government he has been minister, and every effort was made to shield him. Even the CBI filed the closure report three times, and all three times the courts rejected that report. I mean, this is probably the first time in the history of the country where three closure reports of the CBI are rejected by the court.
Okay, Mr. Phoolka, for a younger audience, can you help explain what exactly were the findings as far as Jagdish Tytler's role in the riots was concerned, and how exactly are we hoping that the charges will now be proven?
In 1984, I mean, in Delhi, in the span of 3 days, about 4,000 Sikhs were killed openly. This was not a riot, this is wrongly been called a riot. No Sikh attacked any non-Sikh, any Hindu or any other religious person. No Sikh attacked. It is only the Sikhs who were attacked by the Congress supporters. They may be from any religion. In the mobs, there were not only the Hindus, there were Hindu, Muslim, Christian. All the Congress supporters, they were in the mob. In the span of 3 days, according to our figure, 4,006 were killed. According to officials' figure, 2,733 were killed. Now, you see, in this period, almost every minute one Sikh was killed on the streets of Delhi. This was the state of affairs that time. So there were allegations by the victims right from very beginning that Jagdish Tytler was leading the mobs. Jagdish Tytler along with the other Congress leaders and other areas. But in own area, Jagdish Tytler was leading the mob. There has been allegation against him very beginning. In his report, his name came. Now, this is the report. Who are the guilty? This was published by the PUCL and PUDR. This came out in November 1784 itself. They went to the relief camps, recorded the statement of the victims, and then came out with the report. And in this report also Jagdish Tytler's name is mentioned, but no case was registered against him. Now it is only in 2005, after the report of the Nanavati Commission, that case is registered. Now this is what happened in Delhi is the worst kind of genocide which happened in this country.
Okay, Mr. Phoolka, last question to you, sir. I just want to understand from you, 40 years have now passed. What really then becomes the scenario as far as closure in this case is concerned, and how do we now move on from one of the darkest chapters of our history?
The law of the land requires that the guilty of such heinous offence should be punished. I mean, those people who are guilty of this, they should be in the jail, not on the powerful position, not rewarded. I mean, but unfortunately in our country, like the Jagdish Tytler, like many others who have committed these offences, they were rewarded, they have been in a powerful position. And Kamal Nath, I mean, against whom there are serious allegations, I mean, the mob which set the Gurdwara Rakabganj Sahib, which is the Gurdwara of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, who is in the whole country known as Hind Ki Chadar, that Gurdwara was set on fire. Then 2 Sikhs were burnt alive. There is enough evidence to show that Kamal Nath was there leading that mob, and no case has been started against Kamal Nath as yet, and he continued to wield power, he continued to be a prominent leader. So these kind of a thing need to be stopped, and these guilty need to be punished for the proper closure.